Overall, in terms of the championship, it was a very good day. You gained points in Tim Gajser, so overall positive weekend.
Yeah, I mean overall in terms of championship, in terms of riding, in terms of everything, it was a good weekend. So happy with everything, and yeah, looking forward for the next races.
And I'm sure even you'll admit today, Hurlings was probably the best guy on the day.
Yeah, so Jeffrey was better today. I was better yesterday. So track was very rough. Was brutal. So he has a little bit advantage with his, let's say, he's way taller and bigger than me. So I'm good for, let's say, 20-25 minutes, and then I kind of lose my rhythm, and especially with so many lappers, I'm not so good at passing. So I struggle a little bit with that, and he manages to keep all that speed all the time, and that's making him also don't lose the flow. So he did a very good job today. He was better, and that's why he won. And but yeah, I'm happy with my performance.
Yeah, and what was it like battling with him for the few laps you just did? I mean, you guys were miles ahead of anyone else, so you were flying at the front.
Yeah, I mean, our speed is very good. I mean, what is it like? We just try to do our best, right? He's a very good rider, and we just try our best. I try to beat him, and this time it was not possible. Hopefully next time.
And what was the track like yesterday, and then compared to today? The track looked pretty weird yesterday, but today was Lommel as we knew it, I think.
I think it's just a little bit too heavy. Like a little. I mean, we even look slow, and we look like we can ride a bike sometimes in some places, because the holes are just way too deep. Are way too much. They just didn't flood anything from Saturday to Sunday, so you can imagine big holes and just not much rhythm on track. Also, they make the track so tight in places that we don't really flow, so it's more fighting it. I think on a track where the corners are a little bit more open, I think it would be better for me to just keep that flow over the bumps. So yeah, today was tough with this kind of track.
What would you like to see them do more in the future? Just a little bit more track prep, maybe?
It just depends.
I mean, there's a lot of 180s. Maybe put it back to the way it was 4 years ago. Yeah.
Here in Lommel, they should go back to something a bit more fast, a little bit a track with wider corners. And I think we all agree. I mean, I've been talking with so many riders, and this conversation comes up so much, especially the last 2 years. The track is way too tight. It's too slow in places. The bumps doesn't form good, and it's just a continuous. I don't know how can you say, but it's like no flow on track. It's just fighting. It's not also pure sand riding. It's just hammering all the time, all the bumps. Like it's not really flowing.
And the first 6 rounds this year, I mean, you were totally on fire. Do you still think you're at that level, and they've just caught up, or maybe you've went down a little bit? Like, what's your perspective on it?
No, I think I'm on that level. Let's see the next races, see if I can get better starts, and for sure if I get good starts, I can pull away like I did in the first round. So it just also a little bit depends the tracks. Tracks that also suited me so good, like Portugal or France, we got so much rain, and I was struggling with the rain, so it was a pity there. To don't perform at that level. And then, for example, in Czech, that track was very tough for us, for our setup. Not much traction, and I'm more a rider where that rides on like stand up and stuff. So I need those ruts, right? So hopefully we get more tracks with ruts. It's better for me.
And Sweden is a little bit like Lockheed in that regard. Obviously, it rained there last year, and it was probably the boring GP ever. Hopefully, we'll escape the rain this year. But between now and then, just go and ride a lot of hardpack, I guess.
No, I think I will keep riding a little bit sand just to get myself strong and no, I mean Lockheed. Sweden. It's similar to Lockheed, but it's just a little bit more ruts.
Okay.
I think a little bit more flowy too. So I've been always riding very good there. I had good races last year. I made a very good first moto. I think I won first moto on qualifying, I think, and so it was good. Looking forward for better this year.
And just on the Motocross the Nations at the end of the year, if you're selected for Team Spain, which I'm sure you are, will you go and race there?
Yeah, that's the goal.
Perfect. Thank you very much for your